Bom dia. I'm Eileen Campbell, Global Chief Executive of Millward Brown. I'm sorry I can't be with you there today in Sao Paulo, though I was there last week and had a wonderful visit. Today we're really delighted to announce our second annual joint ranking with Brand Analytics. Last week we introduced the global brand rankings, and the first ever Brazilian brand made it into the top 100. I'm sure you're eager to hear a great deal more about the Brazilian brands there today. So let me turn over the podium to my colleague, Joanna Seddon, who's the head of Millward Brown Optimore, and she works closely with our good friend and colleague, Eduardo Tamia.
So I want to apologize for not being able to be here today. The reason is that I have terrible back pain and have been forbidden to sit on an aeroplane. I'm sure some of you in the audience can sympathize with me. So I just wanted just an introduction to what Nick is going to say about the Brandsy Top 100 Global Ranking, just to give you some thoughts about why we do this, what it's for, why it's important, and what you can potentially use it for to grow the value of your business. So, why value brands? Brand valuation has become much more important in the last 20 years or so due to the growth of intangible assets as a percentage of shareholder value. So if we look at right back to the 1980s, brand intangibles represented about 20% of the total value of corporations. By the 1990s, this had risen to 50%. Today, it's 70% and trending upwards. These intangible assets aren't just brand. You'll also find technology, human capital, other assets in there. But our work has revealed that across the board, approximately 30% of the value of corporations, on average, is represented by brand. So brand matters. So therefore, you need to treat it seriously. And really the reason we believe that brand valuation is important, it is about treating brand like any other asset of the corporation, investing in it, putting it to work to grow value, and the bit the marketers don't like so much, holding it accountable for the results. So that's the theory behind why brand valuation really matters. The other aspect to it is the work we've done using our Brandsy database over the last 10 years shows that consistently stronger brands command higher share prices than weaker brands. We've looked at this again in the last 6 months or so, and what we can see is that stronger brands maintain their value in a recession and help to keep the value of the company up when times are tough. So key message from this is that brand matters more than ever today. The brand valuation rankings that we're about to discuss are just they are top-line valuations for which we use publicly available data, available financials, market and industry data, and our Brandsy database of global brand equity data to take a look at many brands at once, all on the same footing. And it is what it is. It is a top-line valuation. It sends a signal to people at the top of corporations that brand matters because it has a dollar value to it, and as you will see in some cases, a almost mind-bogglingly big dollar value. What it also shows is that great brands sustain their value in a downturn. There has been about 15% turnover in our top 100 this year. But this is just the top line. If you're thinking about understanding and managing the value of your brands, you need to realize that the main point of a brand valuation is not just to indicate how much value your brand has as a financial number, but to try and understand how it is that brand drives value in the business, so that we can look at those sources of value and identify which levers to pull to ensure that your brand is managed in such a way that it helps to grow the value of your brand and your business as a whole.